All right. So I wasn't really planning on doing. I mean, I did a video called "Girls, Girls, Girls," and I put part one, and I didn't think that I would be doing anything real soon. But it was strange because I was putting away some books, and in my short box, this was the comic that was up in the front. It started in my box of S Independence. And so this flopped forward, and I thought, I didn't look through too many boxes previously. So I just started going through this one box, and I pulled this out, and I thought, man, I would have really loved to have put that cover in the previous video because it's just so punk rock. This is crazy, dude. It's an excellent rendition. Just love that, man. Dog Witch #1. And then I pulled it out, and as I was putting it back in, I saw this book, and I thought, this is crazy, man. There's so many. I put this in there just because it's part of this run, and it was just, oh man, that is so cool. And this is probably one of my more favorites too, because it's again. So I grabbed this whole run of Dog Witch, and I thought, well, I'd have put almost any of those covers in that last video too. And then I thought, hey, let me just see if I can, go through this, see what other kind of covers, and see if I can come up with like an alternative covers, just like I did the last ones, all those standing portrait kind of covers. So literally the next book I included because it sort of solidified my idea to want to pursue it. And Monster High School #1, I love that kind of artwork as well. So I just wanted to give this some indie vibe. Going through my run of Poison Elves, there were so many good covers that I just couldn't help pulling these out. This book is amazing. That's Poison Elves 57. And, it didn't stop there. I would have certainly put covers like that in my last vid. The next book literally after that was Slave Labor Graphics now with Autumn. So this was the first book in my slave labor graphics. And it's kind of what I'm trying to say, some sort of indie portrait comic vibe with Autumn #1. Haunted Mansion #1, the bridal gown cover. And this is #5, Haunted Mansion. I can't read that signature. Someone will tell Rigor Mortis will tell me. I had to include this just because I really love that standing portrait of that girl looking to the right there. Bloodlust #1 from Slave Labor. Nightmares and Fairy Tales. And like I said, I'm literally going through my box thinking I might put any of these covers. And it was really cool. I just kept going. Lenore #1 Rebirth. Screwtooth. Invernoct #1. Jazz Legend #1. Long Lost #1. This is the part 2 series, Long Lost, number 4. Tart. This is the book that started that independent. I don't know. This goes way back. Star Reach #1. That's a Jim Starlin cover. Oof, it's great, man. Star Reach ran for a bunch of issues too, and one of the later issues I thought was appropriate type cover. although it did contain another individual, king laying on the floor. I just recently got this whole series that I've been looking for a while, the Simon Bisley, that issue 1 of 13 coins, and of course number 4 of 13 coins. Coin slot. Dark Souls. It's dark. Dark Souls number 1. Death Sentence. I certainly would have put this book in there, possibly, because it's just a cool indie number 1. But I actually like this cover much better, the number 5. Now we're into Titan comics. Titan also did an amazing series, Call. And the portrait variants that they did were amazing. So if you ever see Call, a lot of times you'll see an art variant, but you won't see these painted portrait variants. And these are the ones that rock. The number 3, I thought, was a great cover. Art on Robotech. Sky Doll. That was cool. Still in Titan. Tank Girl. This is awesome. 2 girls, 1 tank. She's wearing Mickey ears, with a grenade hanging off of it. Well, that's punk rock. All right. This is a great cover by Chris Ward. World War Tank Girl. Excellent cover. Now the hard case imprint under Titan, which you'll find stuff like noir book properties and stuff, and books like Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. It's The Girl Who Danced with Death, number 1, and it's an excellent cover. Oh man, one of my favorite covers from the last time period, the Minky Woodcock, The Girl Who Handcuffed Houdini. Yeah. David Mack did the other cover for that issue 1 Houdini, but this whole run, in fact, I think I included them all. All of these are really awesome. I think it's the telling of the story of the assistant to Houdini. Normandy Gold. This book, I don't want to get that book too close because. But I wanted to include the number 2, Normandy Gold, that I probably would have put in that run. Peepland. Anyone remember that cover? Trigger Man. Trigger Man number 3. And then I kind of ended, the end of that short box was Alyssic. So I didn't even need to go through more than a short box to pull 50 more of Girls Part 2. So take care. I hope you dug those. Leave a comment and if you have any questions. Peace out. Hope see you later.